I am Apple Strudel. Frauditor News Network was created to call out First Amendment frauditors and their shameful ways and lies. We have no issue with First Amendment auditors seeking to hold government officials accountable in the interest of transparency when done honestly. However, frauditors have no real interest in seeking anything other than getting the most number of clicks and views on their YouTube videos so they won't have to get a real job. So until frauditors stop their harassing and immoral ways, we will continue to mock and shame them. Lastly, we used stuffed animals as narrators, or what we call frauditor specialists, to create something cute and nice out of an ugly and wrong situation. Have a great day and night.
Welcome back to another riveting episode of Audit the Fraudit. Today we bring you to Oxford, Mississippi to expose the frauditor named Lafayette County Audit. In today's video, the frauditor received a permanent restraining order from the mayor of the city in 2017, but doesn't understand that he means it can't go into the building that she works in even when he's kicked out of the building. He then proceeds to do the walk of shame, which turns into the stalk of shame when he stalks police and their vehicles to try to find more content or someone to listen to his ramblings. When he finds his victim in the captain, but gets educated and schooled, he finally realizes that he needs to leave well enough alone and the video ends. Make sure to check out the links in our video description for more content after watching our video.
Hey guys and gals, this is Matt Reardon with Lafayette County Audit. Today I'm here outside of City Hall in Oxford, Mississippi. I'm here to peacefully exercise my First Amendment rights to record in public and to ensure that our public servants, our officials, respect my constitutional right to record and to be here. Without further ado, let's get it going.
Hello. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. What can I do for you?
Oh, I'm just walking around.
Okay.
Just getting everything in, or just taking a look at City Hall. I hadn't been up here to the second story, so last I remembered, the mayor's office was on the first floor, back when Pat Patterson was here.
Yep, it was. Yep, back
Gotcha.
in the day. Well,
Gotcha.
I say back in the day, about 2017, 2018.
Yeah, that was whenever I came in here. Last was 2017.
I'm going to pause for some context here. It seems that this frauditor received a permanent restraining order from the mayor back in 2017. There was a lot of context since then of the frauditor trying to contest the permanent restraining order, a 5-year ban from the entire county, a forced commitment to a mental hospital for 30 days, a recent filing of a $27.5 million lawsuit by the frauditor, and more, including his own made-up press credentials shown here. It would take a year to go through all of this, so I'm giving you the opportunity to go through it yourself. In our video description, I provided a link to his YouTube channel, a link to his website, and a link to a news article regarding the ban from the entire county. Proceed at your own risk. Now let's get back to the most current shit show. The frauditor has been given a permanent restraining order from the mayor in 2017, and the mayor's office moved from the first to the second floor of the building also in 2017 after the initial incident that started it all. Could that be just a coincidence? Maybe, but I don't think so. Furthermore, why is this dimwit back there? Oh, so many questions.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, I'm just walking around, just gathering some content for a story.
Okay, help yourself.
Thank you. What are we doing?
You have a restraining order. Come on.
I went to City Hall. That's fine.
You have a restraining order. That trumps up. I'm good. Go for it. We'll walk out.
Can I not come into City Hall?
If you have a restraining order on an employee that works here,
Okay, that's...
are you in violation of a restraining order?
No, I didn't think I could, I didn't think I was barred from coming to City Hall.
If that supersedes the restraining order, sounds like you need to call and make an appointment before you come.
Okay.
Come down here.
Hey, get your hands off of me, Kevin. That's assault.
Is that what it is?
It is. You can't put your hands on somebody.
Okay. Stay here, Matt. Because you're being detained now.
I'm detained.
Yes. Here, do you want to go call dispatch?
I was gathering content for a story.
We're good. You can stop running code. We're good. Here, can we sit down in the shade? Or do you want to sit down in the shade?
That's fine. What am I being detained for?
Because of the violation of the restraining order.
But, okay.
Can I get your phone number?
We're both in the 5th.
Okay. We're good.
Can you get your badge number?
11.
11.
Yeah.
Officer Parker.
Call me Kevin. You know me.
I know you.
Going back to middle school. All right. Look.
This is bullshit.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Because they knew each other from middle school, but since then, one went on to be a productive member of society, and the other went on to be a drain on society. I can think of other words to describe it, but you're probably thinking the same thing.
Look, whatever is going on outside of this, I'm just trying to make sure.
Who called you?
I have no idea.
I mean,
dispatch sent me here.
I've been into City Hall before, and
Was it whenever you had a restraining order?
this thing was bullshit from back in 2000.
Wait. Was it when you had a restraining order?
I prefer not to answer that
So
question.
you're invoking the 5th on that one too?
Yeah.
Well, if it was when you had the restraining order, it's just because someone didn't call. Okay. But now
So if I have an issue in the city, I cannot come to City Hall.
you need to call, explain the situation, make an appointment. That way y'all can all do that the legal way. That way it doesn't hem you up on the restraining order.
That's ridiculous. Can I get your name and badge number?
It was DC that called.
Name and badge number?
DC. Yeah. He didn't say anything about it. Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number?
All right, man. So, here's the thing, okay? Due to the restraining order of the person that works here, if you have an appointment or if you have an issue, you need to call City Hall, make an appointment. That way that y'all can coincide with the restraining order. Okay? You have any questions for me?
No, it's just, I'm completely mind blown on this.
Well, this is all because of the restraining order. Again, you will call and make an appointment. I'm sure that they will be
The
more than willing to help you.
the mayor pushed through a bullshit sham restraining
Do you have
order
any questions for me?
in 2017.
Do you have any questions for me?
I mean, no.
Okay,
I mean,
so
I'm.
you need to make an appointment before you go back in there, okay?
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
So I'm not detained anymore.
No, you're free to leave.
All right.
He's also lucky because he could have been arrested for violating a restraining order. I'm guessing he'll never see it that way.
Good to go. I'm also free to stay right here, correct?
As long as you don't go back to City Hall, as long as I'm aware of.
Okay. If the mayor
If something else comes up,
if the mayor walks out of City Hall and into my
you need to make sure
space,
that you don't violate the restraining order.
While the Frauditor is walking around in a circle, trying to figure out how to get out of that area, I'm going to cue up the Walk of Shame music.
Hey, officer, I'm gonna need to get your name and badge number. You made contact with me. What's your name and badge number? I know it's in your policy to identify yourself. Name and badge number. This is an epic fail. Name and badge number. Are you that weak you're not going to give your name and badge number? That's fine, I'll get your tag. I'll FOIA it. Public records.
At this point, I'm going to change it from the walk of shame to the stalk of shame, as he's clearly stalking officers in hopes of getting more content. Let me quickly cue the new music.
It's in y'all's policy to identify yourself, right? It's in every police manual. Like, I know it's in y'all's policy to identify yourself. If requested, if making contact with somebody, which he did.
We're good, we're good.
Captain,
Yes, sir.
I have a complaint to make on one of your officers. He just pulled off. I asked him to identify himself, name and badge number. He made contact with me. He just walked off, would not give me that information. I know it's in y'all's policy to make contact with somebody, especially if requested, to provide the name and badge number.
Okay. What do you look like?
He got in the SUV right there.
Was it the officer that was talking? Was it?
Yeah, he was with Parker.
He was with Parker?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to find out who it was and I'll look into it.
Yeah, I thought it was very unprofessional that he kept walking and
All right, Matt, just so we're clear, I know Lieutenant Parker's explained it to you.
Yeah.
You got a restraining order against you here at City Hall. You cannot go into City Hall. You know that, right? Are you aware of that?
I was not aware of that.
Okay.
In fact,
were you ever
City Hall.
Were you served with a copy of the restraining order?
If you're talking about the Tannehills, the bullshit restraining order they took out on me back in 2017, that was all sham and it needs to be challenged.
Okay.
But it did not say that I couldn't go into City Hall.
Well,
in fact, the
Matt,
First Amendment.
Matt, let me talk for a second. I didn't even get finished what I was saying. All right. If Mayor Tannehill is in the building and you have a restraining order from Mayor Tannehill against you, that would mean that this building that she's in, you could not go into. Are you clear with that?
But the First Amendment gives
Matt, I'm not here to argue that.
no rules trump the Constitution, and the ability to petition the government for redress of any grievance
Okay.
I mean, that's a public building. It's City Hall.
I understand that. You have a restraining order that was issued by a judge, and if you dispute that restraining order, you have the opportunity to go to court and dispute that restraining order.
I would like to.
Okay, then that's on you. Okay, that's going to be on you to do.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I just want to make it clear that you're not allowed to go in this building anymore when the mayor's in the building. You understand that, right? Okay.
I can't believe I'm actually hearing this. That's
Right. I'm just making it clear to you.
no, I know. I know.
I'm just making it clear.
Hey, who was the officer that was with you?
Officer Bragg.
Bragg. I asked him to identify himself, and he just kept walking. Wouldn't.
I saw you standing in the middle of traffic. You know, that's not safe. We
No.
wait for something to happen. You know, people can't drive in Oxford. We wait for somebody to get hit by a car. Okay, so it probably wouldn't be smart to stand in the middle of the road again.
I was watching out for traffic. Don't eat yellow snow.
Don't violate restraining orders. Yes, he seems to need to be told all of this, as he's obviously stupid or playing stupid. Either way, he still needs to be told. I bet you he did eat yellow snow at least once in his life.
You have to take your dog on a walk. Make sure you put him on a leash.
Man, I'm just going to make it very clear to you, though. If you come back to this premises when the mayor's here, okay, or come back to City Hall, you're going to be arrested for trespassing, in violation of the restraining order. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Are we clear?
We're clear.
I just want to make sure. Because you said you weren't sure that you even had a restraining order against you.
No, I
So
was.
I'm making it clear
I-
that you know you have a restraining
I
order.
knew about
against you.
I knew about the Tannehills.
Well, wouldn't you surmise that if a person that you have a restraining order against you is in the same building that you're walking into, that may include the building that you're walking into?
Yeah, but I also know
I'm just spitballing here. That's common sense.
you don't know
though.
all the details of what happened back in
That's
2017.
not my business to know. All I know is that I got to enforce a restraining order that's lawfully issued by a judge. Okay?
I'd like to know who called.
I don't know who called. Okay? But all I'm saying is that you're clear that there's a restraining order now. You're clear that if the mayor's in the building here, you cannot come in this building.
I can't even go to the first
Well,
layer.
where does your restraining order say on the amount of feet or how far are you supposed to be away?
I don't know, but if I have to do
Where's your restraining order at?
I have no clue.
Were you served?
Yeah.
So where's your
it was
restraining
but it was.
Matt, let me give you a piece of advice. If you're gonna start questioning a restraining order, you should at least know what's in that restraining order. That would include the amount of feet or distance you're supposed to be.
I mean, to
So
be
go
honest
home
with
and
you,
get a copy of
the legitimacy of that restraining
I'm not
order
here to argue
is toilet
legitimacy.
paper.
I'm not here to argue that. I'm not arguing with you about that at all. That's none of my business. I don't make the rulings. I'm not the judge. I'm not the one who filed the restraining order. I am here to enforce the restraining order. And if the restraining order, which you don't seem to be too familiar with, says you can't be within a certain amount of feet of the mayor or a certain person or a building, I'm pretty sure it probably includes the building too, since she does.
It doesn't
work
say
there.
the building because honestly, this was taken out. They tried to take it out before she was even elected mayor.
Okay.
I pushed for a continuance. Everything that happened back in 2017, whenever I was in an orange jumpsuit, they took full advantage of that. I pushed it out till it was
You're trying
after
to
the
relitigate
election.
something I have nothing
I know
to do with.
it's nothing.
I
You
have
can't do anything about it.
I have nothing
Yeah.
to do with it. I don't know anything about that restraining order as far as how it was issued, what happened with it. What I'm telling you is what I can respond to now, which is that you're not supposed to be here and you went in there. So I'm making it very clear to you that you can no longer go in there. You good with that?
No, I'm not good with that.
Well,
but
you go your avenue, you can go down. You know what you can do to fight this in court. I don't know what your options are or that you want to go forward with, but that's what you can do. Okay? Nothing personal, man. I'm just doing my job.
I know.
All right?
I know.
Again, I'm not here to relitigate what happened. That's nothing I have anything to do with. I have no power over that whatsoever. Lieutenant Parker has no power over that. We have none. So, all right.
Gotcha.
All right, man. You have a good day. Be careful.
You too.
All right.
Thank you, Captain.
All right, man.
Well, another Frauditor video bites the dust. I wouldn't be surprised if this Frauditor eats yellow snow after all, as he just doesn't seem to get it. The saying stupid is as stupid does not correctly describe just how stupid this Frauditor is, so we changed it to stupid is as stupid is restrained. We guess he'll violate the restraining order again, and we'll be ready with a new video to expose him when he does. Anyway, thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day and night.